Jeremy and I got together almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and we kind of fell in love in our first conversation about the play. We both said the only way we can really do this play is if we actually get a pool, because so much of it is about a luxurious space, an expensive space, and who gets to be in that space. So that was really exciting to me because I love a beautiful set, but the set also needs to be something that actors can really rip their hearts out and tear it up on. So I really feel like this set is both aesthetically very pleasing, but also really good to move on. In the show, there are paintings made by famous painters, and a lot of those have been decided by, or either in the text, or Jeremy, Matt, and I have talked about what they should be. There's also a changing of the art that's part of the storytelling that I don't want to give away, but the art on the walls changes during the show. As who's in the space and who owns the space starts to change. And then Franklin, the main character, is an artist himself. So it felt really important to us for the art that he makes to actually be made by an artist. So often in plays you go and then you see the painting or whatever it's meant to be, and it's not a virtuoso piece of art. But Shabalava Self, who is designing the dolls, the sculptures, is an incredible artist. And because there's so much art in the play, and the play is so much about voyeurism and people watching other people, we began to think about how bodies are arranged in space, and then started to take our cues from paintings. And some of them, we noticed moments in the play and the staging actually replicated paintings that exist for a moment. So every scene in the play has a moment where it achieves a painting or a sculpture, and I don't know if the audience necessarily will recognize each painting unless they're deeply familiar with them. Some will be easier than others because they're more iconic, but I actually don't know if it's that important that people know exactly what painting we're trying to replicate or that we've been inspired by, but there is something in these masterpiece paintings that is essential that the audience will feel when they see the image. And it just felt really good for the play to always be in conversation with fine art and with painting and sculpture, because it's so much what the play is about. So that's kind of been inspiring us as we go through the play.